Hey guys, so I get asked time and time again what brand is the Tupperware that I'm using for his lunches, his lunch boxes, if I like it, if I don't like it, and where I got it from. So I wanted to share with you guys kind of all of it and go through it. Now I do have to thank you in advance. Because of you, I'm sharing my incredibly messy Tupperware cabinet. But because of this video, I had to pull everything out, and you'll see at the end that it was a good thing. So the first thing I get asked a lot about is this Kid Conserve. It's just kind of like a normal thermos. You'll see you know, put mac and cheese in it, his lentils. I've put like, I believe I've put a soup in it or a stew, or I put something in it. Like, oh, inside out bell peppers. But so he eats his lunch about 3 hours after I pack it, and I've noticed if I put some boiling water in it, per you guys' suggestion, it does help prep it and it keeps things warmer a lot longer. So with all thermoses, if you put boiling water in it, let it sit for about 5 minutes beforehand, you're good to go. Now I purchased this off of Zulily, and despite you guys hating links, I will leave a link below for some money off with that link. Now the next one is one that you've been seeing a lot lately, and this is by Goodbyn, Goodbyn. This was in my Citrus Lane box. Again, I will leave a link below for a discounted box. And I like this one a lot. It is, there's a lot of things I like about it. So it came with these two little containers that fit nicely on the inside. This one's great for like a dressing or a dip, and the other one's a little bit larger, so maybe something that's possibly messy. The compartments in this thing are huge, and I love that about it. You can kind of configure it any way you'd like, and something else I like about this versus the bento is not only are the compartments bigger, which I know bentos for a reason, but you know, you can put lots of, like, you know, carrot sticks and things like that, but these seal down, and it's big enough to be able to put like an ice pack inside. Plus there's a handle on the other side, not that I trust it, but it all seals together pretty nice, so I'm happy with it. Now something similar to that is this container by Sassy, and if you watched last year, I shared Deacon's preschool snacky type things. It used to come with, it came with a fork. I still have it, but we just don't ever use it, so I don't keep it in there. But on the inside, it has these 3 different compartments. I purchased this at Babies R Us, by the way. I like these because they seal individually, so I can use these outside of this container system, just like the Goodbyn one. You can use it wherever, but they pop open, and yeah, you can configure it however you'd like. It's got the split down the middle, so say, you know, you've got a dip in there and then something else on the other side, or, you know, something doesn't fit or whatever. It's very flexible, so I really like this container. Plus it seals down, and it's compact, it's little, it's functional. I love it. Now these don't need a lot of explaining. These are just the Glad, the small containers. I like these because they're lightweight. I didn't spend much money on them, so I'm not, you know, tied to them the way I am some of the other things, but it's very functional, and the lids all snap together. You'll see it at the end. Now another small container are these guys here, and I purchased these in a clearance bin at a local grocery store. The company name is Green Sprouts, and I like these. I'm sure there's some fancy recycled plastic. You can kind of tell just by the look of it. It was probably like a milk carton or something, who knows. But I like it. The part I don't like about it is that it is a twist-on, which has its pros and cons, but sometimes it's a pain to get the threads aligned, to get them twisted on. So if you're in a hurry, you're like, you know, you can be messing with it for a minute, and it's annoying. Now this was another Citrus Lane. I received this in my Citrus Lane box. Until this video, I never realized how much Tupperware Citrus Lane sends out. But these are nice because they stack together, so you can put a few different things together and just, you know, throw it in your purse, if you have a diaper bag, that type of thing. It is Pack and Smart, and it's a stack and seal, and I like it. Now I like this one a lot more, and this is by Zulin, like Zuli, Z-O-L-I, and I like this one because it's a lot bigger. The compartments in this one are huge, and they're not changed because of the threads of the other containers. So, I mean, I don't know, I just prefer this one over the other one. It's a lot bigger though, which has its pros and it has its cons. Just depends on what you need it for. It also has the nice carrying handle at the top, so you can just, you know, pick it up and carry it, or let the kids carry it, that type of thing. This is another Citrus Lane Tupperware item, and I love these. There's a small round one too that I didn't pull out, but they seal. They actually have that nice seal on the inside, and they're easy to do, so the kids can do them. And another thing I like about them is it was made by Keepin' Fresh. but it's compact, so it can easily like fit into any little area. It's good for, you know, anything that you may need. I like that one a ton. Now, finally, I've been asked a lot about these, and these are the cheapest of cheap, purchased at Walmart. I think it was 2 for $1.50 or something along those lines, and they're the perfect little sandwich container. Now, they don't, if you buy, you know, the wheat bread that's the loaf's a little bit wider, it doesn't fit. So sometimes you'll see that I cut off the end of one of the sandwiches in order to get the sandwich into this container. But the sandwich fits well, you know, as far as how deep it is, because I don't, you know, go crazy putting toppings onto sandwiches. But it came in a 2-pack. It's like $1.50. I saw it on clearance the other day for, I think, like 75 cents for both of them. And if you're just putting a cold sandwich in there for 2 hours, you know, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But they're great and they're easy to open. I don't know. I have no complaints there. So anyways, those are all of the different Tupperware items that I typically use for the kids. Like I said, I'll leave links below if you're interested in, you know, signing up for any of those things. But, you know, you can get a lot of this stuff pretty much anywhere. And again, I want to thank you guys for encouraging me to clean out my Tupperware cabinet. As you can see, it's a lot better, and hopefully it lasts, oh, I don't know, at least 2 weeks. When you're unloading the dishwasher, you know, getting it all fancy again isn't always the funnest thing. But anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.